Alright guys, so this is our new stovetop slash oven. It's a all electric induction. Um, and when it was delivered to us, the delivery team installed this plug. And this is a three-prong plug, which is meant for older houses. This is what's known as the NEMA 1050 plug style. And what it has is two hot, so it's 240 volts. So you have 120 on this leg and 120 on this leg off sync from each other. So the difference between them is 240 and a neutral. And that's the standard that was there from the 1960s through the 1970s. But in the 1970s, they made it illegal. I think it was the 70s. They made it illegal to install the 1050 style plug in new homes. You have to go with the 1450 style, which is an RV style, or this here. So this has, just like this one, this has the two hots, leg one, leg two, plus a neutral, plus a ground. And that was the thing that was missing in the older style. A lot of houses built way back just didn't have grounding anywhere. So when the stove was delivered to us, they installed this, but of course this is a new house, 3 years old. It's new enough that the builder was not allowed to install a NEMA 1050 outlet.
But to be fair, there was a propane stove there, so.
Right, yeah. This house mostly relied on propane for the heavy lifting stuff, like the stove. So I had to go out to Home Depot and purchase this cord, which is a NEMA 1450 plug for the stove. And similarly, our dryer has a NEMA 1030 plug that was installed when it was delivered. It's going to have to be upgraded to a NEMA 1430 plug, which has a ground wire. And the reason you want the ground is for safety, because this is a metal casing around it, and if for some reason there was a short circuit somewhere, you could have power going from one of the hot legs, or both, to this metal case. And as soon as you touch it, then you're connecting the circuit to ground through the tile or whatever, and the power flows through you, so it can electrocute you. So the purpose of the ground wire is to basically, when that short circuit occurs, the power flows through the ground wire to the circuit breaker and trips the circuit breaker really fast. So you cannot form that circuit and get electrocuted. That's the whole purpose of ground. And that's true on the standard, 15 amp household outlets, but especially because this is a 50 amp circuit, because of the amount of power that's used here, that's a lot of juice to flow through a human body. You don't want that to happen. So following code, we are installing over here, a NEMA 1450 receptacle. And again, you can see it's got ground at the top, neutral, and then two hots just to match this. And it will be installed in this orientation with ground up, so that the cable hangs naturally like this with ground up. You don't want torque being applied. So yeah, that's the reasoning for it. Needs a ground. All new construction needs a ground according to the code. So we're doing the right thing. We're not doing what the installers gave us, because it could work, but it's bad. Oh, and the way this used to work is, the way it's installed, there's this copper grounding strap. And what they did with this was, it was connected between the neutral wire and connected to the metal chassis. So they bonded neutral to ground on the chassis here, which was a legal loophole allowed by Congress and the committees that came up with these rules. to make it easier for people to install new appliances in older homes that only have this style receptacle. Um, this is still dangerous because if there's a short, you can still walk up to it and touch it and you form the circuit to ground. It doesn't necessarily trip the breaker in all circumstances. So yeah, doing this bonding is a bad idea. If you're installing a new appliance in a new home, your installer should not provide this and should provide this. And if you're having an electrician wire it up, they should install this and not the NEMA 1050 or NEMA 1030 receptacles. So there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.